Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. It's Saturday, a day I often like to share books that I've been reading and encourage you to read more. Whether you read something I share or go find something that you enjoy or that you want to learn about, because we read for education and we read for enjoyment. Just read. Today I wanted to talk about Bootstrap Empire by Natalie Holloway. She's the co-founder and CEO of Bala, and I finished this book recently, and this will be the one on the agenda today. Just going to do one book. I'll tell you, I did some aggressive physical therapy yesterday, and I'm sort of feeling it today. So I'm going to take it lighter today. I'm still going to do all my physical therapy sessions, but maybe not quite as aggressive as I did yesterday. That's sort of the way it goes. You work hard and you pay for it a little bit later, but hopefully it just keeps progressing and getting better. So Bootstrap Empire was a book that my daughter got, and she, gave it to me when I was at her graduation. She wasn't going to keep it. And so I was like, what's that book like? She goes, it was okay. And so if you want it, go ahead and take it. You can read it. And so I read it, and it's a good book for certain audience. I'm not the target audience for this book. The business that I do and the things that I do aren't as relevant as what, she wrote about here. If you are a young entrepreneur starting a business, especially a business that maybe has a certain product, this has some really good advice in it for you. It's written by, a woman. It's geared maybe a little bit more if you're a young woman starting your entrepreneurial journey. Great read to help you along. I really liked the parts she wrote about the Shark Tank and preparing the pitch and preparing to be on the Shark Tank, not just getting up there and winging it. You got that one chance. So I really liked the preparation about that. The whole bootstrap, I really liked. Keeping your expenses down while you're building and not overextending yourself. Very good lessons. Talking about when to finally hire people and how to hire people and so forth. Some good lessons. Talking about, the manufacturing and different things. And again, keeping costs down, that whole bootstrap mentality until you're ready to be able to spend more. So I thought there's some very good lessons in here for someone in that type of stage for their entrepreneurial journey, especially if you have a product that you're trying to get out. So it didn't fit with my business as much because I'm more teaching, education, online courses, in-person courses, books, so forth, not necessarily a product. Now, this could have helped with Reflex Protect when I was first starting out. That's some advice there. But, it's just sort of different from what I do. A little different from what my daughter's doing with her new job in New York City. And that's why she passed it on to me. And I'm going to pass it on along too, so it can help someone else. But I did think it was a decent book for somebody that is looking to start that entrepreneurial journey and bootstrap it and start it with a small budget and not go into too much debt and so forth as you're building it. So some good advice there by Natalie Holloway. I don't know the company Bala. I imagine, it's grown huge, but it's not a company that I'm real familiar with. But some good advice for that market. That's what I wanted to share today for Book Saturday. Encourage you to get out and read more. Read for education, read for enjoyment, read the newsletter at enjoylifesafely.com. I was working on that yesterday, have some different articles, got a big article more on self-defense. There's a martial art article. There's a personal development article. So I got some good articles I've already been working on that will go out in the newsletter tomorrow. So make sure you sign up at enjoylifesafely.com. Before I head out of here, I want to say good morning to Dixon. And Dixon said, no actually pulling going on, even if bootstraps are involved. Yep, that's right, Dixon. So thank you for being here, Dixon. Thank you for everybody that watches live and comments, watches later on replays. listens to the podcast, whether it's at the website, Apple, Spotify, wherever, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you're watching or listening. Thank you. Appreciate all of you. Check out enjoylifesafely.com. A lot of different resources there, new blog posts, newsletter you can sign up for, courses that can help you. So check that out. Everybody, make it a spectacular, safe Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow on Father's Day.